Hey guys, it's me, it's Phoenix. Let's see where your energy is today. I didn't come on yesterday because I am resting. Today is my last day of class. I have a whole lot of shit to do. Actually, I made a full card deck with 100 or it's 100 oracle deck. So that's not what it's called, but I haven't figured out what the name is. But I am getting shit done, and as well, you guys should be doing the same. So there you have it. I'm gonna pull from the Intuit Oracle deck to see what it is that we are got going on. The Queen of Air, Queen of Swords energy, Aquarius, fixed sign, air. Within 2 weeks, it says ruling planet is Uranus. Assertiveness, independence, cold, idealistic, original, detached, opinionated, intellectual, individualistic, eccentric, and it's the star energy. So the star energy says no matter the situation you find yourself in, there is always hope. Have faith, be optimistic, and focus on self care. So that is what you're focusing on. Star energy. We have the Milky Way as well. The Milky Way comes out with networking, it comes out with marketing, social media, publicity, internet fame. It says internet fame, expand, spotlight, uh, immer, innumerable, innumerable. Hmm. Connected and exposure. So there you have it. This is what's going on. That's card number 20. Also, we have card number 28. Card number 28 is the man. You are the conqueror. It says current, whatever. A person you know, boyfriend, fiance, spouse, love interest, masculine energy. So there you have it. And so that is what is happening here. Could be dealing with the air sign, a man, air sign, or somebody with a lot of masculine energy in their chart. Milky Way, somebody who likes to network, somebody who likes the fame, somebody who likes social media, to be in the public, somebody who likes internet, somebody who is connected, and somebody who likes the exposure of the world. Card number 28. Sorry. Excuse me, I burped. Anyway, snowflake. Card number 9. Perfect, precise, coded, cold, handle carefully. It says crystal, design, gentle, fragile, unique, pattern, exquisite, and detailed. That could be you. At the bottom of the deck, we have bellows. The bellows, it says a catalyst, ignite, get things going, fuel, torched, fan the flames, infuse, breathe, kindle, spark, effort required. So that is the bellows. This is the thing that it blows on the fire. When you blow the fire, it makes the fire big. When, back in the day when I used to use that. So the bellows, you're igniting the fire. And then it says ball and chain. The ball and chain is heavy, weighed down, codependent, trapped, restrictions, addictions, unhappy marriage, emotional baggage. So there's a lot of emotional baggage and unhappiness, and you feel weighed down, and you feel like you have to be the one to ignite the flame, or be the catalyst when it comes to even you being and feeling like very sensitive, and like somebody is cold, or you have to handle them carefully. Yeah, their energy is fragile, even though they like all this stuff. Meaning that, if you ask me, it's something like, to me, this person that you've been dealing with. You walk on eggshells with. You're not sure if you're going to upset them. You're not sure if you're going to ignite a spark, or get things going, like things like that. So that's where your energy is. I'm going to pull from this, I can't think of, Lenormand deck, to see what comes out. We already have the man here, so it's just like whatever and whoever. Yeah, there's a journey. You're either walking away from the situation because you feel weighed down. Card number 10. You feel tied down, weighed down. These two cards try to come out. Look, the main male and the courtship. Those two try to come out. I'll see. Yeah, this is somebody that's in your life that you're walking away from, or that has walked away from you. Yeah, because it's like a false person. You felt like it was a false person that you've been dealing with. And so therefore I'm going to pull from the breakup oracle deck, because you're in separation from this person because it was too much. You felt like, yeah, you walked away. 35, card number 35. Yeah, marriage. You walked away from what you wanted to be was a marriage because this person was false, and it was too hard to deal with. Everything that they liked is something that you weren't going to be able to bring to the table. Yeah, yeah, family room. Yep, it's about family room and the occupation. So maybe you went back out and had to. Yeah, this is about somebody changing. Yeah, excuse me. This is about you have move forward from this false person, somebody who you wanted to marry and build a home with, but there had to be a change to be made. And you look for help from the community in order to get out of this situation, or community could be the way that they like to network, because something about it seems like to me that people in the community were on their side because they like this social gathering type energy, and people really gravitate towards them, and you felt like when you had to decide to do this, you were cold. Something about the occupation, what they do, and why they're getting support from the community, or, and all you wanted was this family life, and you wanted things to get done, to get things started, to light this flame. But the spark came because this person is cold, and they like things that you don't like. So that is how I see that energy, if that makes sense. Remember, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it. This is just how I see this energy. You wanted a life with this person, and something about the way that they did things, they were very cold. It says, everything about them is outgoing and very eccentric when it comes to the outside world. But it's very cold in the inside. It's cold. You have to be precise and handle the situation with care, because, you're fragile, but they're even fragiler. So if you do one thing, it can ignite the fire or makes you feel. So it's like false. They lead this life on the outside to everybody that they're this perfect person, and in the inside, that that's not the case. But again, card number 34, number 35, it probably took you a long time to do this because of your occupation, or you were trying to figure out what this thing called life is about. So that's just kind of how I see it. You want this thing to be right, but at the same time, it's wrong. It's all wrong. And so you had to decide to make a move. So I'm going to pull from the breakup oracle deck, because you moved away, you walked away, you went down a different path, the path of marriage and living and changing the things about you is because this person was false to you. Yeah, make them prove it. So if this person is coming back, they have to prove that, they have to prove to you that it's worth you taking them back. Because I think that if you look at it, somebody is coming towards you because the things that you wanted, you walked away from because they couldn't give you the things that you want. They were so busy worried about the outside world. Yeah, they're missing you. I never missed anyone in my life as much as I miss you. Maybe you have a new love. Oh, there you have it. Maybe there's a new love. Yeah, they're stalking you and they're worried about you because they think you're moving on, because this is the life that they live. Been partying with my friends to avoid being alone or at home. So again, the nightlife is what they like. And yeah, one last chance. So this is their last chance. So they have to prove to you that, this is different or something like that. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I mean, if this isn't for you, it's not for you. Remember, yellow hearts, if you just rock with me, whether this resonates with you or not. You guys do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Something about my videos has not been going out right. So there you have it. We're going to keep evolving, keep moving forward, and keep supporting each other because they're not getting out there to the majority. So that means to me that these messages are not meant to be heard. Somebody doesn't want you to hear these messages, because some of these messages are messages of strength. It's not us trauma bonding together. It's us understanding where we were in a certain time, or where we are and how we're going to get through it. And that's just that. That's called growth. That's called using your community to manifest things, change or whatever, and so that could be what it is. You had to hear something a little bit differently, not hear the negative, but understand that things happen in life, but you have to turn around and figure out how to make those things work, if that makes sense. And so, responsibility, take responsibility for your life, see your own faults, owning up to your mistakes. So, something about this situation we have to be responsible for, not saying that their actions is something that we want to be responsible for, but we wanted to build a legacy. It says achieving great things in abundance. Your purpose in life is to leave a legacy, living your highest quality of life. So that is why you decided to walk away from this situation, breaking a contract. Yeah. Contract stopped serving for your growth. Contract stopped serving your growth. Yeah. Whatever this was, you realized that you weren't going to grow in. It was too much, too cold, too much coldness, too much caring about what others thought of in this situation. You had to be the catalyst of trying to make things work and get the things going every time. And it's just like, that's not the family that you want, when it comes to being married and living in a house and, changing the community, or being the change in the community, because you have to set examples for yourself and be responsible. So it says freeing yourself from a soul contract, altering your divine blueprint. So yes, your blueprint was about, experiencing something new, but again, new love. Forgive me, but I found a new love who makes me feel alive. This is the energy that you had to deal with. Somebody thinking that everybody else was better than you. And so that is how you have to understand that, love is, not about this back and forth and thinking that somebody else is better. And being in a relationship respectfully is what you can do and how you can pull the other one up, pull the and make and figure out how you guys can be better in a situationship or in a relationship. And that is where this person has to come to a realization, and it's nothing that you can do besides break the contract and say that I need more in my life. I need more in my life. Oh, they always scare me. That's my pretty coming in the door. But yeah, and so that's just how I see this energy. Hold on one second. Let me get them together. Okay, so that's not my pretty. That's my niece, which is my other pretty. There you have it. So I just feel like a lot of the things that we hold on to is, us trying not to rock the boat. But when you remove your energy, they realize it's a realization. But the back and forth thing is just something that we do because it's fun and it feels like we're wanted when we weren't in the past, and therefore we have to break that contract because there are a lot of ego is involved. When ego gets involved, there's nothing. I mean, it's a what is it, a lose win situation, or it's an unwinnable situation. That's what we say. Because the Five of Swords to me is ego, unwinnable, sneakiness, and defeat. When the ego gets involved in any situationship, any relationship, whatever it is, it's not a winnable situation no more. And so to make somebody prove how they feel about you is like the worst feeling in the world. Respectfully, you understand, and you don't have to tell me, but it's the worst feeling in the world that we have to make somebody prove to us that they care about us. We see it, fine, but it's empty. It's an empty shell that we have to feel like we have to deal with, and we have to love them in the 5D. We should be able to love somebody in the 3D, in the 5D, and when in all situations. That's why I say work on you in the process of this, because if you're waiting for someone to come back, no, you're waiting for the universe to bring you your divine one, and not necessarily or wait for this person to heal. No, work on you. You cannot wait for somebody to heal. You have to heal yourself, because guess what? When you're walking down the street, and somebody comes up to you and it's like, you're the one, you're going to be ready. You're going to be ready. You're going to be like, oh, it ain't about proving, and you'll feel it and you'll understand it. You'll know that it's not that one-sided emptiness feeling when it comes to dealing with a person that you have to make prove to you. But then they only, and the ego, this is the ego working. Worried. I'm worried it might be too late to make things right between us. So you're trying to make somebody prove something, and then that's when it's ego. You don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want to feel like you got to make somebody prove it, or you don't know if you're going to trust somebody. You want to be able to trust somebody just off jump. This is 100 ways to win at love. Incompatibilities are too much. Is it worth the fight? Damn it. I got my window open, so this will be a great time to review your relationship. The incompatibilities cannot be ignored because it doesn't get better. Is it really worth fighting for? I mean, and that's what I'm trying to say to you. That's here. Sorry. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Is it worth foundation checkup? You may not have built a solid foundation from the very beginning and may be on a shaky ground. It's okay to start now by building and reinforcing that foundation. So again, this is why you want that legacy, because you want to build that foundation. But when it's somebody that you got to make prove and you got to retrust and you got to, I mean, we forgive and we forgive. And sometimes we kind of forget, but we really don't. But that's where I go to say that love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrong. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. Love never fails, 1 Corinthians 13. If you know what love feels like, you don't have to search and run towards it or fix it. It'll automatically flow the way that it needs to, but it's uplifting. It's uplifting each other. It's uplifting. One is better at this, one is better at this. But you put those together and you guys are strong. The foundation is built. So that's where it says the foundation checkup. You have to strengthen the foundation. The song by Maren Morrison, The Bones. We have your ups and downs, but you got to figure it out. You can't make nobody prove anything to you. The incompatibilities. That's why this is saying that. It's questioning 100 ways to win at love. The incompatibilities. Hold on. This is my niece's mom. I got to answer. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So there you have it. I just feel like, not saying that it won't work and that all this, people make mistakes and things like that, but all of this energy of you staying in a situation that it feels like you're on eggshells and this person cares about other things outside of the home and all of these things. That's why we break contracts, because again, we realize it, and ego plays a huge involvement when somebody comes back, because that's when they come back and they're not healed. So they come back because they try to get over it through partying and stuff like that. But the foundation check and the legacy and the incompatibilities are things that put you in a new perspective. And so they're doing the partying and saying they found somebody else, but at the end of the day, it says stalking. I often check on your social media to see where what you're up to. Oh. So they could be checking up on you, and that's why social media came out. Oh, okay. But worried. I'm worried that I might be too late to make things right between us. So that's when the ego starts to come in, and they realize, oh, wait a minute. Cancer isn't that bad, bad as I thought she was, or he or she was. And so slow your roll. Is at the bottom of this deck. It says, don't always respond immediately or be so available. Keep them a little off kilter. It's a magnet. Slow it down and let them work their way up to your priority list. That's what it means. Make and prove it. So does that make sense, how everything just kind of flows and falls into place? Because you have to make them prove it. Now, let me just tell you a little bit about my son, because he loves me. So, I'm a multiple card buyer, right? I shop. I'm a shopper. I shop for a lot, but I like a deal. So anyway, he bought me these cards, my baby. Hold on. They came in yesterday. He bought me these. They were he bought something from Amazon, and so I had these in my cart. I didn't buy them. I don't know why I didn't buy them, but anyway, the Lover's Path is what he bought for me, and I'm gonna go ahead and use these because these are tarot cards, and it talks about the Lover's Path. Now the pictures on here, some of them are basically emotions, so I'll go ahead and pull. Yeah, 7 of Swords energy. Okay, so the 7 of Arrows, 7 of Swords. This is almost unsure, but it's not really there. So we'll see. The 2 of Staffs. So the 2 of Wands energy. This is making plans, travels, and new ideas. It comes out with this journey and the pathway. So this is what this person is doing, because they have a crystal ball in their hand. Wait, can you see it? They have the crystal ball in their hand, and so they're watching you. So that makes sense where the social media comes out, because I was saying that maybe they are play a huge factor in social media, and it comes out that they're stalking you, watching your social media. So again, he's asking the crystal ball because he's making plans and going to travel towards you, and that's where the change comes in at, right? That's where the change comes in at. And then also that comes out is the Seven of Swords energy. So, excuse me, I said it right. The Seven of Swords energy. This is what caused you insecure energy, because on those nights that, you felt like, they were doing all these things. Look at the swords are here. This is insecurities. They're back there laying down, and you're insecure. You're insecure. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And so they're watching you to try to see what it is that you're doing, because they felt like the grass was greener on the other side. And then the card that comes out, a couple of cards came out. The Princess of Cups, okay? Now, this is the Prince of Cups, the Knight of Cups, however you want to say it, but this energy is opportunity, invitation, and affection. So there was no affection there. There was no opportunity here. That's the reason why you broke the contract, right? And then the Ace of Coins energy. The Ace of Pentacles energy is joy, happiness, and a new beginning. So they want a new beginning with you because of the fact that the Prince of Swords energy, it's like, or the Page of Swords, new beginning, new experience, and adventure. So two of the new beginnings are coming here. So you have to prove it. I mean, they have to prove it to you. You're making them prove it. And that's why I say slow your roll and do it slow, coming back around, because that's the reason why it's like this prince is on its way towards you. And you know that it could be a new opportunity, but the insecure energy is there, but they've been watching you. These are new beginnings. So they want a new beginning with you, but you have to see if this is worth it. They have to realize that this is worth it. And so again, not saying that nobody changes. Bottom of the deck is awakening. You see? So they're having an awakening about who you really are. Queen of Swords energy. Listen, the Queen of Swords energy is stand up for yourself. Always speak your mind and don't take shit from anyone, and so that is what you're doing. And you're doing it slowly but surely. You're doing it slowly but surely because you need to be the change. See, maybe the community comes out is because at one point you need help in the community, but it also comes out with you building a legacy. So for somebody to make you feel like you can't go into the community and feel like you're going to have that respect, you pull back because you're trying to build a foundation and a legacy. And this person, you have to always get things started. You always have to get things started. And so again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But that is how I see that. So you have to be the change that you want to see. That was the energy that came out in the read from yesterday. Be the change that you want to see. That I did. Was it yesterday? Oh, I think it was yesterday. I did come on yesterday, but it was about politics to me. And so they have to be that. They have to be that for you to even, look in that direction again. But it says slow your roll. It says that. So I'm not making this up. So this is the twin flame message from your beloved. It says, union. Our love will manifest through the union of heart and mind. Expanding these areas allows our love to grow. So they realize that 6 is the union. Bottom of the deck is communication. I want to send you a message today, but I was afraid to. I don't know if you want to hear from me or if I can say the right things to you. So again, that's why they're worried, because they have to come back and they have to communicate with you the correct way. It also says communication card number 5. That was card number 1. Neither one of us is being honest right now. Why are we afraid to express ourselves? See, that's the energy when it comes to what you've been dealing with, the expressions, the way that you feel, the way that they feel, the way, and that's why the Queen of Swords is here. And it says, stand up for yourself, always speak your mind, and don't take shit from anyone. And so that is what you have to understand when it comes to this situation. You have to speak your mind. You have to say what it is that you want in the beginning. If you want this legacy, if you want to build a strong foundation, if you want this relationship, if you want all of these different things, you have to understand that if you don't say what you want, then somebody will just automatically think that you're okay with what they're used to. No. So they're watching you. This person is watching you on social media, things like that, because they have to prove to you, and they're trying to see what it is that you're doing, and how you're moving. And so that is how I see that. I'm going to pull from the Untold Truths of the Heart, and then I'm just going to go ahead and let this energy go because, again, they have to prove to you. But slow your roll. Don't let them come back too fast. You have to understand that they have to prove their worth to you. You've already proved yourself to them, and it's not even about putting the ego involved, letting the ego be involved. You got to see if this is somebody that you're going to come back around. And yeah, because they're shattered. Death. It says depth. I could never say that. Depth. Complexity, awareness, and importance. You have to understand what's important to you. The chase, preparation, relentless pursuit, and victory. So it could be victory, but there has been a chase so far, but you're preparing. They have to prepare. This is a relentless pursuit established. Yeah. Family, triumphant, and security. Home. It's out here somewhere, right here. Is there, the home, the marriage, all of these things, family, triumph, influences, dark attachments, and third parties. That is when it comes to how they were doing things, how they felt about things, law. They're sad. They're sad. They're at a loss because they have to figure out the things that they have to do to come back around and build a strong foundation. And it's not you playing games. It's you trying to make them prove how they really feel and not saying, it's a perfect love is you releasing and letting them go wherever they are. God bless this person wherever they are. If you listen to the game of life and how to play it, you'll understand. I cannot control anybody, so bless them wherever they are. I can't control their emotions. I can't control their feelings, but I can send healing to this person. Healing and hopefully and healing strength. You guys hear me say it all the time in the chats. I send strength and healing to you guys. I'm not praying for you. No, I won't. My prayers can come out in a different way. What I have in my energy, what I have in my body, and how I feel in my body. If I pray for you, I can be thinking about my situation, and therefore my prayers will fall onto you. And I don't want that. So don't pray for me. I send strength and healing your way. That's it, because I need it too. But I send strength and healing your way so that you can be strong enough to deal with everything and heal through the process of dealing with all the things that you got going on. If that makes sense. Respectfully. We always hear pray for you. No, don't pray for me, please. Please, respectfully, don't pray for me. Send strength and healing my way. Leave it at that. I pray that no, don't do it. Send strength my way. Send healing my way. That's it. Whatever form it comes out to be, I'm sending it to you. Respectfully. And that's how I feel. That's what I see. You guys have to understand that the strength and the healing that you send to people will manifest into something different, something that you have no control over. Just don't pray for them. Don't pray, because if you're praying for this person who you feel like has broken your heart, you're angry while you're praying. Just, let's just say and give you an example. This person did this to me. This person did that to me. This person did this to me. And then F that person. But then you say, you know what, Lord, or whoever you believe in, I pray because, I want this person to, understand how they treated me. That's not good energy. No, don't pray for me. Please don't pray for me. Respectfully. Send strength and healing my way. Do it with love. Remove all of that negative energy and understand that no man is your friend, no man is your teacher. No man is your friend, every man is your teacher. No man is your friend, every man is your teacher. This person was here to teach you a lesson. Pray for them, send strength and healing their way, because people need it. Don't want to know what happened, don't want to know how it happened, but I send strength and healing your way. That's it. Don't pray for me. I love you guys. So let's pull from the crystal deck and let's let this energy go. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, yellow hearts if you got my 6, you got my back, because I have yours. Peach moonstone, I have yours. I have your back. I send strength and healing your way. Peach moonstone, femininity, protection, and comfort. Crown chakra, spirituality, selflessness, and wisdom. This is you knowing. You already know who this person is. You already know how they are. But you are hoping that they come back around healed. Send strength and healing to them. Sacral chakra, your emotions, your intimacy and confidence. How you deal with that negative energy that comes your way. Learning the duality and to balance that energy that comes your way. Looking deep within. Queen of Cups energy. Be someone who makes everyone feel important. Look them through their eyes and make them feel understood. Here's the thing. You understand what this person has been through. You know what they're going through. Can you detach that energy, detach the ego of that side and realize that this is who this person always have been. You've seen it before. I am patient and accepting of myself and others. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It is not rude. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no records of wrong. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. Love never fails. 1 Corinthians 13. As I said to you, it is not rude. It is not proud. It does not boast. So when you say, yeah, this person don't know how they treated me. They treated me this way. They treated me that way. And then you turn around and say, but I'm going to pray that, all that karma, all you want people to have karma. No, you don't. You wish karma on somebody that should have come back to you when you least expect it. You don't want that. Anyway, let's let this energy go. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. And remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or a situation. I love you guys.